What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Burrow77 here with my man A Young Leg. Let's get into it. We got Real Madrid versus Atleti. Obviously, Leg and I are biased. We're both huge Madrid fans. So you're going to hear a lot of stuff from us. Looking forward to playing Atleti in the Champions League without La Liga refs, who have been absolutely atrocious and striking back at Madrid for speaking out recently. But hey, everything is a little bit more level, a little bit more even here in Champions League. I'm not 100% sure how this one goes. I really hope I don't have to look at Lucas fucking Vasquez's face. If he's playing right back, I am going to be very pissed off. Though, Atleti, we all know Simeone. I don't know if they're going to come forward and attack here at all. Atleti might just sit in a low block, try and piss us off, get under our skin, make this a super grimy, dirty, physical game, especially away at the Bernabeu. Simeone, for anything you want to say about him, the man knows how to play tournament football. And a 0-0 result here going back to the Wanda isn't going to hurt him. I don't like it. I don't want it to happen, but they might come out and play a 5-5-0 here. And just go with all defenders and shove 11 men behind the ball and sit in their own third for the entire game. Try and frustrate us. Make sure we don't get balls over the top and get in deep behind them. That said, I like Madrid on the money line at the Bernabeu, -110. I'm always going to like that number. It's always going to be really hard to talk me out of it. Madrid team total over 1.5 isn't bad at -108 either. I really like a halftime draw here at +120 over on Bet Rivers. We know Madrid tend to have a little bit of difficulty, especially in the first half. So when it comes to Madrid games, highest scoring half to be the second half, +114 over on FanDuel is always something I got to look at. And, just another prop out there, goal in both halves. They're not to be a goal in both halves is -104 over on FanDuel. I don't think that's a bad number at all.
No La Liga refs is the wrap. The only thing that could really ruin that for me is if I see Lucas Vasquez, like you said, but reports are telling me Fetty. Also hearing that Raul Asensio is going to start, which I'm glad that we're over the David Alba Rudiger experiment. I'm glad it only took one game because, wow, what an awful game to watch. I love Madrid over 1.5 as well because Mbappe and Vinny are both now being challenged. Like, oh, I can't believe these guys think they're going to get a Ballon d'Or. And I don't know if you realize that both these players, they play better when you piss them off. So I'm kind of cool with everybody calling them out. Feel free, scream it actually from the rooftops. It'd be a real shame if Mbappe showed up with his shirt tucked in, +125 on the money line for him to score. And then Vinny to score assists is at +120 as well. So those two guys, this is prove-it games for them. We just look at this lineup right here. And no La Liga refs, and you're trying to tell me not to be confident. As soon as I don't see Lucas Vasquez and, there's going to be an actual captain on the field between Modric, Valverde, or Vinicius Jr. even, which I think would be the best one to have just to piss off Atleti. I'm looking forward to it, and it's hard not to feel confident.
I'm going to start with talking about a bunch of bookings here. Guys, be sure to check out the link down below in the description if you need a book to bet cards on. I use BetUS because cards props are not available for me here in the state of Michigan. So I do all my cards betting with BetUS. But I am going to tell you the numbers on domestic books just in case you have them available for you. Be sure to shop around. Make sure you get your best numbers. I can see a lot of cards here. These two teams fucking hate each other. This is a Madrid derby. And, we have a decent ref here. Again, not a La Liga ref, but there's obviously a lot of pace here on the Madrid side. And if Atleti is going to come out and actually play ball with us, there's going to be a very difficult time for Llorente and Rodrigo de Paul dealing with Vinicius Jr. RDP, who I fucking hate. The guy's a scumbag. He's Argentine. I hate him everywhere he plays. Him to be booked is +250 over on FanDuel. Lornette, like I said, who's got to deal with Vinicius Jr. all day, +260 for a book over on FanDuel. Camavinga, who we know loves to make the Kamawo tackles. Is a card away from suspension, I believe, so he does need to watch himself, but it's worth pointing out that him to be booked is plus 300 over on Bet365, which I always think is a good look. Vinny, who we know loves to jaw, love him or hate him, he does what every single striker does, and he looks for penalty calls. So yeah, if you like Vinny to get booked, plus 450 over on Caesars.
Wow.
And then Tuchemeni, if he's playing midfield, he makes a lot of tackles. He's our holding midfielder. He's a guy who can always get caught with his boot in. I think plus 600 is an absolutely outrageous number for him to be booked over on Bet365. And last but not least, Jan Oblak to be booked at plus 900. You're telling me that if this game's 0-0 and Madrid puts a shot on target and they get a goal kick, that Oblak's not going to fuck around back there in like the 87th minute and hold that ball long enough to get carded for a delay of game? At plus 900, I'm absolutely going to take a stab there.
I like Barrios as well. He's a fucking hack. Absolute hack.
As far as other stuff goes, I'm right there with Leg. I think Vinny to score an assist at plus 120 on FanDuel, plus 130. I'm just using FanDuel because they have the softer assist grading market. And if Vinny hits one off the woodwork and somebody else puts it in, or he puts a shot on target and the rebound gets cleaned up, I just like having that softer assist grading market there. Plus 120 on FanDuel, kind of a must-play number. Vinny assists straight up at plus 500 on Bet365 is a disrespectful number. Look how many dudes he's got to cut the ball back to. Obviously, no Jude Bellingham. He's suspended for this one on a yellow card accumulation. If Atleti do go forward and attack, I think Alvarez is the guy you got to take. He's been red hot here compared to Griezmann. Alvarez, just to put a shot on target, minus 115 over on FanDuel. Super good number. Rodrigo to put a shot on target, minus 113 on Bet Rivers if you're not super limited. Fetty shot on target, plus 245 on Bet Rivers. It's trash everywhere else. I love Fetty, even playing right back. I think he can put one on frame, but like plus 150 is just not good enough odds for me on Fetty to put a shot on target. Leg, I know you have the offsides market available. If you can get Mbappe to be offsides at like
plus 115, I already wrote it down. Plus 115.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Plus 115? Yeah. I mean, Mbappe to be offsides. If you have that market, I think it's definitely worth a look. Rudiger and Tuchemeni are two gigantic dudes on the back line. Tuch probably playing midfield here, but both of those guys that take a single shot at minus 110 is something I would definitely look at as well.
Now, if it's me, I'm starting Sorloth. So I was looking at his numbers as well. He has an excellent record against Madrid. I think he has just an excellent record against Madrid in general. So throwing Griezmann up there to me, it's a mistake, but whatever. If Sorloth does play, though, I would look at his shot on target, and Alvarez shot on target, like you said. It's just way too bettable of a number. Are we still running Lino props, or are we switching it to Simeone now since he just continues to start his own son?
Look, I like Lino a lot better. I'm not sure whether or not Lino is going to play. And when he has been playing, he's only like playing half. So he's playing like 45 minutes and then he's coming off, or he's not starting and then playing the second half. Again, this is going to be really lineup dependent for me. I'm going to have to see what it looks like Atleti's running, because I'm not going to put it past Diego Simeone to just play a 5-5-0 and shove 11 men behind the ball and try and frustrate Madrid and just have no urgency or sense of needing to go forward unless they have a clear counter opportunity where they're going to break something. So yeah, this is going to be lineup dependent for me from the Atleti side, because if they want to come forward and attack, we don't play nearly as high of a line as Barcelona, but we just saw them in the Copa del Rey play 4-4 with Barcelona. I think that Simeone tries to get back to a little bit more tournament-style football. He's just going to have his guys be scumbags, try and get under our skins, take a bunch of fouls, and sit behind the ball and absorb pressure for 90 minutes. And to his credit, Simeone has been pretty good with that when it comes to tactics, and it doesn't hurt to have a guy like Jan Oblak just holding it the fuck down between the pipes. So yeah, guys, interesting one here. Obviously, it's still Hala Madrid. We're gonna win this fucking game. Atleti, I've seen him get cut up in the middle just way too much for me to completely believe in this team. So give me Madrid at home in the Bernabeu. And that's all we got. Be sure to check out the links below in the description, especially if you need a sign-up code for BetUS, 125% deposit match code right down there below. Be sure to like and subscribe right here on YouTube. It costs you absolutely nothing. Helps Leg and I out a ton. We will be back to talk Wednesday's games with you shortly. Until then, look forward to seeing you at the window. Doses. We outside!